How cool is that thing? Little GSI espresso maker. I just think the design of that is so freaking cool. I saw it and it's like an aesthetic thing, and I thought, yeah, I love that. I think that looks pretty cool. Plus an espresso in the woods is a pretty fancy thing. Coffee's good. Coffee's the Nallies. Nallies are a family friend of ours, and they make their own coffee. They own a farm and roast their own coffee and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. I know it's been a while since I posted. I know a lot of you have been wondering where I've been, and you've been asking me, and I have seen that. And I know I've got some explaining to do, but I will explain. First thing I'm going to do is get the fire going, get some stuff ready for dinner, and then when we get the whiskey out, I'll sort of explain to you guys what's been going on. So one of the first things to talk about, and the reason that I'm out here, is you can obviously see I got a new rooftop tent. This is the Nature Nest by Bamacar. Bamacar very kindly sent this to me, and it was like, their ears must have been ringing, because my wife and I were just talking about how we wished, since I lost the truck camper, we had just like a quick and easy way for us to get out in the woods to go on overnight camping trips. And then these guys reached out, and I was very, very grateful for that. I haven't slept in this thing yet, and it unfortunately arrived, because of the shipping, it arrived too late. My wife was going to come with me, but she's got something going on next week, so she had to stay home and sort of prepare for that. So I haven't slept in it yet, but I've had it open, and we were sat in it last night, and it's pretty easy to set up, and I'm pretty impressed with it so far. Obviously I had to get new bed rails for it. These are by AA Products. These are just attached with C-clamps. This thing was super easy to get on there, I mean with two people, but it literally just attaches with these two plates and a couple of bolts. No problem at all. This thing, like I say, these come off, so that way I can still use the back of my truck for like hauling stuff, because I will explain why in a little bit. But yeah, let's open it and see what it's like. This thing's on gas struts, so it should be, or it is. Very simple to open. Not only does this thing come with all the mounting hardware, it comes with a ladder for the side, and then it comes with these two roof bars that actually go on top of the tent, so you can carry up to like 300 pounds on top of the tent itself, which is a pretty neat feature. I haven't installed these yet just because I didn't have to and I was pressed for time, but that'll come in handy, I'm sure. Cheers. That's so good. So smooth. shout out to my buddy Randy for the Eagle Rare 10-year. This was a gift. As some of you may know, I became a United States citizen on June 16th of this year. So we had a party at my house to celebrate. And lots of people brought me bourbon because they know how much I like my bourbon whiskey. And yeah, this is absolutely phenomenal. Eagle Rare, aged 10 years. It's fantastic. Cheers. Down to the last of my venison. This is some venison sweet sausage from one of the deer that I got in a previous year. It is opening day of muzzle loader up here right now, so it was kind of hard trying to find a campsite, but luckily we ended up with quite a decent one that's private. And there's some that are real close to the road, which cars driving by at all times of the day. No privacy, it's not what I wanted, so I had to come a long ways in here, but managed to get a decent spot. Now I know there's a lot of you guys want to know where I've been, what I've been doing, if I'm alive, if I'm okay. The answer to all of those things is yes. I am alive, obviously, and I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. Lots of things have happened. Like I say, I became a US citizen, which is great. I do appreciate all of you that messaged me wanting to know where I am and where I've been. I haven't been pursuing the YouTube thing recently. I have seen your guys' messages. It's just one of those things where I kind of felt like I was either all in or all out, and I changed careers basically is what happened. Like, I started a whole new career path. I'm now working for a great guy, basically as you know, kind of an apprentice carpenter, so working construction. And yeah, I don't know, I'd kind of become disillusioned with the YouTube thing in a way. Like, I still love being out here, and I love the woods, and I've missed it so much. It was one of those things though, doing YouTube was like causing me stress in the woods, and I don't want to be stressed when I'm out here. And it just kind of became something I didn't want. When I started my YouTube channel, it was just going to be like sharing my adventures and having fun. And then it became about creating content, and then I felt like I was trying to compete with other YouTubers, which is not what I wanted at all. I didn't want to feel like I was out here trying to get one up on someone else. I said a bunch of times, like, one of the reasons I like doing YouTube is because I don't have really any friends who like doing this as much as I do, and I just loved engaging with the community. And then it just felt like the YouTube videos all took this weird turn towards like the silent movies, the ASMR stuff, so I was trying to do that, but then I wasn't really engaging with you guys, and then I wasn't really engaging with anyone else because I was in the woods alone in my spare time and not meeting people, not engaging in conversation with people, sat here in silence. Like, I literally felt like I'd forgotten how to like use mouth words good. You know, like, I felt like any time I was around people, I couldn't speak. I didn't know how to speak. I'd just become, it was messing with my brain, and it was depressing me. Like, being out in the woods and doing YouTube was depressing me. And then I've been out of the woods and I haven't been doing YouTube, and then not being in the woods is starting to depress me. Like, this and working out, exercising, are like the two things in my life that have always kept me mentally sane. And I took one of those things and tried to make it into, you know, more of this like money-making machine, and that just didn't work. It just, and like I say, this became instead of being something that I looked to take away stress from my life, this became like the source of stress in my life. Like I say, it was creating content. I'd go out, make a video, and then I'd come back and I'd upload it, and then the video wouldn't do so good, and I'd be like all depressed about it, and then I'd see other channels doing really well, and that would make me fucking depressed about it. And it just, yeah, I just want to be out here and just enjoy it and do the things that I want to do. Like I say, it was supposed to just be about sharing my adventures, not creating content for other people's enjoyment and, you know, for advertisers and things like that, which I know which I know I'm doing that right now, but at the same time, this, you know, this is kind of something that I wanted. Like, so yeah, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or anything like that. Like, I feel like if I come back to YouTube, it's just gonna be to have fun, right? That's the thing. Like, I want to get out more. It's getting to that time of year. Bow season is open, rifle season is open up here next week, so I'll be coming out and I'll be doing that. And again, it's just, I want my channel to just be about having fun and enjoying myself again. Like, that's what I want to do. I don't care. I'm sorry, I might not read everyone's comments and reply to them, because I don't want to have to read comments about, you talk too much in your videos, you don't do this in your videos, you blah. Whatever. I just want to be out here and enjoy myself again. so yeah, that's what's going to happen. And I also just want to say to all of those people who have always supported the channel and been there no matter what I did. Like, I love you people, like David Blackwell, Davey Rips, Scott Culver, Scott H, Scott Hawley, I think Maggie H, all you guys. Like, I'm blanking because I haven't looked at my YouTube in months. I haven't even looked at anything to do with it, but you guys know who you are, and I appreciate you. Bob, shout out Bob. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to finish this, going to stoke up the fire, going to enjoy a bit more of this whiskey, and then we're going to crawl up in that tent. There you go, pretty simple to put up and pretty simple to put down. It was very, very enjoyable in there, because it's like, you know, pretty much a double bed for one person. I don't know what it'd be like once I had my wife and 2 dogs in there. But it's been a good trip, and it's been good to see you guys, and I will hopefully see you next week. Peace out.